Hello, I'm actually at Welland. I'm actually at Welland. I'm going to be looking at steam engines for the next 3 days and other stuff. I've started off with saying that I've seen at Netley Marsh before. I think this one, New Forest Cider in Burley. I'm quite familiar with this. I'm actually familiar with this. This is a Welland steam wagon. I think I saw this at Netley Marsh last year. There's this time. Look to my left is another Welland steam wagon, but I think 3/4 size. Here's what's this? A Clayton and Shuttleworth, Lincoln, England, the Gaffer. Looks to be a twin cylinder, so a high pressure and a low pressure. Here. Here's a Burrell road locomotive. Actually, the engine looks pretty different. The low pressure cylinder seems to be below it. I think it's called Morning Glory, this one. Get a view of this. We look to my left, we see a Foden. Oh, wait a minute, this one's Rob Roy. I think I saw this last year somewhere, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is Rob Roy. Note the panel. Yeah, note the panel. Chris Lambert, that he was an early player within steam preservation. In fact, they reenacted the auction that was held in Horsemonden in 1955. They reenacted it at Wilder Kent last year. If we look to my left now, I think I've seen this one before. It's Saturn, and it's a Burrell. It's smoky around here. Yeah, I think I've seen that one before. Another. Here's a Foden steam road locomotive. Oh, there's more steam engines. The Wendy Elizabeth. I don't know. I've not seen this one. Well, if we walk over here, I see some more steam engines. Try and avoid that bit. A couple of Burrell. Well, one's a traction engine, one's a road locomotive. Both of these are Burrells. I'm trying to get a. This one's called Janet. They'd have like little nameplates on them just to say who they are. This one doesn't have a nameplate, but mounted on springs, Burrell's patent. Here's the other Burrell. Another Cutler. This one, oh wait a minute, this looks like a Aveling and Porter, but not a steamroller. It's a road locomotive by the looks of things, because Aveling and Porter were very well known for their steamrollers. Brilliant steamrollers they were. Here's a William Foster and Co. traction engine. Don't mind the sun. Sun's pretty strong today. It's going to be a nice sunny day. It's going to wind up with area being quite parched. Let's have a look. Oh God, what's it? What's this one? That is a Clayton and Shuttleworth, that one. Be the second one I've seen. What is that? Oh, what's this? This is a Ransoms, Sims and Jeffries. Don't think I've ever seen one. This one's called Major. Where do I go next? Oh look, a Jeep. Don't know what that's doing in the steam. Right, I'm gonna make my way round because there's another couple of yeah, so I'll just quickly mention someone called Chris Lambert. He was as I said, a very early player within steam preservation and sort of helped, especially in Kent. He was based around Horsemonden, and in fact they reunited some of the steam engines last year at the Weald of Kent. I think I dedicated the videos I did at the Weald of Kent to Chris Lambert. If I haven't, I'll get round to it. There's a Foster, William Foster and Co. steam road locomotive. See if got a Foden undercover. We'll see these during the weekend. This is a Aveling and Porter steamroller. I've seen a few of these in my time, but the more I see the better. These were actually made in Kent. What's this one? This is a Fowler steamroller. I'm just catching them as they're fueling up at the moment. This is a Fowler steamroller called Alice. Let's just go further round. You see another Fowler steamroller. Putting water down on the pathways because, well, it's a bit dusty around here. Here's a Foden steam wagon called George. Oh wait a minute, this is a Foden steam wagon, but there seems to be a different setup with this one. Note the pneumatic tyres so they can go, you're allowed to go a bit quicker. Smoother ride as well. I think it must be a towing rig. I think it's Cutlet. As I say, I'm still learning about this, but it's always good to see a load of steam engines about. That's a, don't know what that one is, so let's have a look. That's a Gibbons and Robinson, that one. This is a Gibbons and Robinson steam road locomotive. Wait a minute. This is a steamroller. Just trying to think. I don't know who made this. It says Advance on it. Yeah, it says it. Oh, it's a Wallace and Stevens, this one. Oh, I shouldn't be in this bit. I'll just move on in a minute. I think I've seen an Advance in grey before somewhere. There's a steamroller. Yeah, Wallace and Stevens, I think they're down in Hampshire somewhere, Basingstoke. If we look to my left here, we see the Little Giant. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Little Giant. So William Tasker and Sons, I think. Tasker. Yeah. Oh, another Foden steam wagon here. Decorated in the colours of the Isle of Man Highway Board. Almost like.
Thank you.
Are we allowed?
Well spotted.
Here's a Burrell steam tractor. Just around here. What's this here? Oh, I think I need to. Sorry about that. Right, just make my way around. Right, here's a Burrell steam road locomotive. It says C. Singerton Contractor, Rackenford. I don't know where Rackenford is, and I wouldn't ask my sat nav because, well, it's been useless to me lately. Oh. Here's another John Fowler steam locomotive, road locomotive. What's this one? I'm finding more of these. Here's Marshall's. There's a Marshall steam road locomotive. If we move on a bit further, I see. Oh, what's this? Well, here's a Fowler steamroller, John Fowler steamroller here. And to my left, I've got to have a look at this one. It just says it's called Mr. Tweedy, but I don't think that's the name of the brand. It's a McLaren, J&H McLaren, J&H McLaren, that one. If we go around here, we see another Clayton and Shuttleworth. It's the first time I've seen them, and now I've seen 3 of them in one hit. It's got a compound steam engine, so high pressure cylinder, low pressure, more efficient. Decorated in the colours of Otterham Steam Threshing Company, Cornwall. Yeah, I think that car's failed its MOT. Right, just had to be looking at cars later. Probably not that one, but here's a Burrell traction engine. Again, it's got the compound. Oh, what's it? Yeah, there's a look. Here's a steam engine undercover, so I don't know what that is yet. But I'll probably see that later on in the weekend. Here's another Aveling and Porter Invicta steamroller. Yeah, Aveling and Porter made a hell of a lot of steamrollers. Next to that's a 1914 Aveling and Porter Wildy Clyde, which should be to my left there. This is a John Fowler steam road locomotive. I haven't actually counted how many of these there are. Here's another Burrell traction engine just there. Right, here's another John Fowler. Yes, there's another John Fowler next to Burrell. I've never seen so much steam in one place, and I haven't finished looking yet. Another Marshall and Sons there. There's a weird looking Marshall there. The engine seems to be quite sleek. Oh, it's the 1930s, that's why. It's quite late on that. If we look over here, we see a steam crane. So it would have had a crane on it called the Duke of York. And it's a John Fowler. Oh look, a couple of Marshalls. Yeah, so there's a field Marshall there. There's a diesel tractor there. Oh, it's quite late on it. This is another Burrell. It's a steam road locomotive called Old Bill. There's another Jeep there. Oh, what's this? Another John Fowler, steamroller this time. Oh, they had other brands of steamrollers then. Aveling Porter did most of them. Here's a Foden steam wagon. Vincent Engineering, Hensbridge, where is it? Somerset. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to look to see if there's any other steam engines, and then go and have a look at the field marshals and the various. Never seen so much steam. Right, we're gonna go take a look at a couple more steam engines, but I have noticed I found there's I don't know how many there are. There's more coming though. There's things. What's this? This one's it's a William Foster, this one. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is a William Fowler. One of the jobs I have to do in the morning is get rid of all the cinders from burning coal. Probably not the easiest job in the world. Water Bowser, Romford and Evershed. Oh, a mini traveller, but in van formation. Must be the Tech Army vehicle. Here's another John Fowler steam roller. And now I think, oh wait a minute, called Annie. I don't know where that's. Oh, just a quick look over here. So I spotted a Nuffield. That's a 465. Never seen that. BMC diesel. So it would have had a diesel engine in this, obviously. Oh, already had breakfast. Whoopsie. That looks tempting. There's that looks like a Fowler FD4. So I think Fowler must have made tractors later on. But if we go a lot, we now got to. We had the field marshals and Marshalls. Don't know what that is. Here's a Marshall 100. Never seen one before. Don't think I've ever seen any of these. So there's a whole line of Marshall 100s here. Same company that used to be known as the Field Marshal, that they did the interesting diesel engines on. Very interesting engines. I really must ask about these late on ones, because I've never seen any of these before. Yeah, I've never seen any before. Here's a Marshall 502. Going past the coffee stand I was at just now. As people know, I like coffee, preferably without sugar. Ruins the taste in my opinion. Here's a Marshall 802. Another 802 here. This is nuts. I've never seen... What, how long did they go for? There's a diddy little Marshall by the looks of things. Here's a Marshall 752 next to a 754. Here's a 804 coming up, and a 100. I've never seen field marshals or marshals this close to the modern day.
Oh, I see. First time I see them in practice.
Same with me actually.
Yeah.
I've lived in Sussex all my life, and I've never seen any of these about. I've only ever seen Massey Fergusons and Fordsons.
Yes.
Right, I'm just gonna. Right, if we go over here, we now see a Track Marshal 55 sitting next to a bigger Track Marshal. Very late on one. Here's a Marshall steamroller by the looks of things. Let's take a closer look at this, because they would call it a steamroller. It's Marshall and Sons Gainsborough, but note, yes, it looks like a steamroller. It looks like there's a diesel engine on this. It says number 602. Here's a couple of Fowlers here. Must be related to the steamroller guys. Not sure.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's the problem with it. That's the problem with it.
If we move along now, we now see a Fowler Mark VF British diesel, which looks a little bit like a Field Marshal. On tracks, that is. So I think Fowler and Field Marshal had something to do with each other, because this is another Fowler. It's the exact same setup as the Field Marshals. I might change the name at some point. Here's another Mark BF British diesel. Ooh. Bulldozer here. Fowler Mark BF British diesel in bulldozer setup here. Another tracked. Oh. Another Fowler. There's a Field Marshal diesel here. I'm going to try and keep the sun out of the camera. Look at all these are all Field Marshals here. Various diesels, mostly diesel. Had a single cylinder diesel engine. I think they had a really interesting one at one point, where you could run it forwards and backwards just by switching something, or you run it so it wouldn't complete its stroke, and it just stood still but just shook a lot. Alright. Couple of diesel engines on stands here. Yeah, Fowler Mark VFA British diesel. And This one is a Marshall and Sons. I wonder if Marshall and Sons actually made steam engines before they made tractors, you know. What I'm going to have to do, I think we're going to have to... Here's some more field marshals. It's just a whole... Yeah. Over here's some more various field marshals. Gonna stop here, go to here, show you some more field marshal diesel tractors, because we're about to get into some, I think, slightly different stuff now. We see a Marshall diesel tractor here, different setup by the looks of things.